What's up you guys, it is Jack, back filming another video for you guys. So for this week's video, I want to kind of have a personal, down-to-earth discussion with you guys because, and don't get me wrong, I love my typical videos and my typical uploads. I love fast-paced editing, but I think YouTube at its core and the heart of YouTube is about, sharing personal things about your life and connecting with viewers, and not just sharing the good parts of your life, but also sharing the bad parts of your life. And for this week's video, I do want to talk about, unfortunately, the bad parts of my life, or more specifically, my insecurities, okay? I think back in the day when I started YouTube, I talked a lot more freely about my insecurities because I was more insecure as a person. I was a lot younger. I was more insecure about my body. I obviously was more insecure about my sexuality because it was like 2012. I also was kind of insecure about just where I fit into society in general. So, like I said, I talked about insecurity a lot more. I've gotten over quite a few of them and I want to tell you guys how I did that, but also I've developed new ones because that's just unfortunately how life goes. When you get over one insecurity, another one pops up in its place. It's just the sad reality of life. But anyway, I'm going to be talking about all of that in this week's video. Here are the topics that I'm going to be discussing. If you are interested in any one in particular, if one of them is calling out to you, you can skip ahead to the timestamp. But I am going to try to breeze through these really quickly just because I think step number one in getting over your insecurities is not dwelling on anyone in particular. It's not giving it power in that way. So I'm going to try to breeze through these, like I said, but I want to be thorough in case somebody out there can relate to these insecurities. So yeah, without further ado, if you're interested in any of these topics or you're interested in a life update in general, then stick around and we are going to get right into it, guys. Okay, you guys, so the first thing we are going to talk about is acne and rosacea. I'm sure rosacea is a new term to a lot of you guys. You guys are probably like, what the fuck is that? But I will get into it. Really quickly though, I'm going to start with acne. All throughout middle school, don't fucking text me. All throughout middle school, I had really clear skin, okay? Early high school, perfect skin. When I was 17 and a half, this was senior year when everyone was taking pictures, everyone was getting over their acne, that's when I started breaking out really badly, okay? My brother was actually on Accutane, so I have, obviously, genetics. I have the same skin as him, and Accutane was not allowed for me because of the side effects. Apparently, it makes your liver fucking blow up. I don't really know. Maybe it makes your kidneys fail. I don't know, but I was not given Accutane, so I had to try to cure my acne on my own, and it was a huge source of insecurity for me, and all throughout college it lasted. And I think people are really merciless when it comes to moderate acne. I didn't have severe acne, but I did have noticeable acne, and people think that it's just like, oh, wash your face. Oh, don't eat so much sugar. But it actually is a disease of the skin, and I think a lot of people don't understand that. Lately, though, my acne has really subsided. I'm kind of growing out of it now. Praise be. But lately, my acne has been replaced by another skin disease called rosacea. Rosacea is pretty much when the blood vessels in your face dilate very easily. They fill with blood, your skin gets inflamed, and it almost looks like you have a fucking sunburn. Stop texting me. I was actually diagnosed with it a year and a half ago, and no one knows what causes it. No one knows how to cure it. I was put on anti-inflammatory doxycycline. And I'm sure some of you out there are going to be like, stop taking that, it's bad for you. It is ultimately an antibiotic. It's supposed to decrease the inflammation of your skin, but that's what I was put on to combat it. But pretty much there are triggers to rosacea, and some days it can be fine, some days it can be really bad. And it eventually, since there is no cure, it can eventually lead to this or skin growth around your nose, specifically in men, so your nose is really bulbous and huge. Rosacea is intense, okay? So that is one insecurity that I have. I have been trying to ignore it, but sometimes it's really hard to. I think skin diseases are devastating, and you feel bad in a way because it's a vanity thing, and it's not like I'm dying from a disease. But when your face looks like this, it's like that logic part of your brain shuts off, and you just panic. And you say to yourself like, oh my god, like I'm seeing my crush today and my skin is red, he's gonna see it and break up with me and I'm gonna fucking die. And then your brain's like, no, you're not gonna die. And then a minute later it's like, well, like your brain cannot process, I know I'm referencing that meme or that gif right there, but your brain just, it's difficult. It's a struggle. So rosacea is a struggle that I have. If anyone out there has rosacea, let me know what you do to get over the insecurity. But we are going to move on to body. Let's talk about body insecurity. I think back in the day, I used to be super insecure about my body. I was around 108 pounds when I started YouTube. Now I'm about 130. So when I started YouTube, and even up until like 2 years ago, I was super insecure about my body. I was very thin. I was insecure despite what the evil gays will say on Facebook. What I'm referring to is I made a video, I think it was a year and a half ago it was for Out magazine about body insecurity. It was super last minute. I was there filming a video about like being a twink, and last minute they were like, oh, can you film a video about body image? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we filmed that video, it was put on their Facebook, and gay men dragged me, being like, this twink has no right to talk about body image. They were telling me my 108-pound body was the gay ideal for body, which I never got that fucking memo. Just a nice friendly reminder to the nasty gays of the world. Body, you know, image issues, it doesn't know any body type, it doesn't know any weight, it doesn't know any height. It's just a lot of people struggle with body image, even if they have a perfect body, the ideal body, okay? But yeah, like I said, I used to be very thin, and I still am very thin. But nowadays, I'm just kind of like, woo, we're all gonna die from fucking climate change anyway, so who cares how thin I am? So yeah, I've really gotten over my body insecurity. I don't know why. Like, it just kind of happened. I don't know if it's I'm older. I don't know if it's, like I said, I gained a little bit of weight, but I'm not as affected by being insecure about my body anymore. I will be shirtless in front of the Queen of England. I don't care. As for my pectus, I'm trying to like have it so that you guys can actually see this pectus. You guys, I feel like I'm making myself seem like a fucking freak show where I'm like, haha, I have rosacea, skin disease, and a chest deformity. But pectus, for those of you guys who don't know, it's a sternum issue. It's a chest deformity where your sternum goes in, like it caves in a little bit. It's very hard for me to develop normal pecs just because my sternum is built differently. And that used to be like a mega source of insecurity for me, especially during like swimming in 9th grade. I remember I was always insecure about my chest. But, like, I've recently, I don't know, I'm not really that worried about it. And I can't explain why I'm not. I just really don't think, if you have pectus out there, who gives a fuck? You know? So, you guys, we are gonna move on to the next insecurity. Teeth. I know that seems, a lot of guys would be like, what? You were insecure about your teeth? I never used to be insecure about my teeth, ever. And then I started YouTube, and people commented on my teeth. I think YouTube sucks in that regard because people will comment on your appearance in ruthless ways and point out problems. Somebody commented asking if I could shave my teeth down because I have like big front teeth. I never really smile. But yeah, I have big front teeth. These also are crooked down here because I used to spit out my retainer in the dead of night because I don't want that fucking shit in my mouth. But anyway, I have big front teeth. But my teeth are fucking white, so I'm not insecure about that. But I kind of got over the insecurity about having big teeth. Like, I like it. I mean, what I'm attracted to in guys, I love when guys have like a little bit of like weird teeth. Like, I just was looking at this guy on Instagram today, and he had like a gap in his teeth, and one of his teeth was crooked, and it was just cute. It was like endearing. It almost made him look like, I don't know, I think it's like a boyish charm. Like, you have like a slight, like you're not a robot, you know? So, I don't know, I really got over the teeth insecurity. Moving on, what else are we talking about? I need to look. Alrighty, you guys, so left side of my face. You guys, this is like the most commented thing now because I said in one video that I don't like my left profile because I don't think it's my good angle, and everyone's like, oh my god, he sits this way, why? Let's show you guys the left side of my face. Let's make sure, first of all, let's make sure my hair looks normal. It's really not, go ahead, laugh at my expense. No, I'm just kidding. It's just different. It's different because, you guys, I have a deviated septum. My nose curves a little bit, and this side is not my best side. I'm not going to pretend that it is. Also, the way I normally style my hair, this isn't obviously how I normally style my hair, but normally I style it up, and I don't like the part on this side, the way it styles. But yeah, this is the left side of my face. Oh my god, you guys can see it! What I want to say really quickly before we end this video about insecurity is everyone has them. It's like, I was gonna say it's like a dick. Not everyone has a dick. I don't know why I'm saying that. Everyone is insecure about something. Maybe you have a great body, but some people have a receding hairline. Maybe you're a little bit overweight, but you have perfect skin. I am a little bit thin, but I do like my features. I like my eyes, I like my eye color, I like my lips, but Daddy has rosacea over here, so that might be something that you don't struggle with. So, things that you kind of take for granted, other people wish they had. So everyone has strengths and everyone has weaknesses, and I think it is a lot more beneficial for us as human beings to play up our strengths instead of spending time trying to conceal our weaknesses. So I just want to give you guys a little pep talk and let you guys know that your insecurities are blown out in your mind. Like I said, that logical part of your brain shuts off, the emotional one turns on, and it's like a fight or flight response. It goes back to like our caveman brain where we needed to be accepted by society in order not to die and be outcast into the wilderness. So it is normal for you to have insecurities and have anxiety surrounding those insecurities, but I promise you, no one is scrutinizing you as much as you are scrutinizing you. So just keep that in mind, and like I said, play up your strengths as opposed to focusing on your weaknesses. I love you guys so much. Comment below if you want to get an insecurity off your chest. I'll be answering some comments. If you like videos like this, you like more conversational videos, you like more chill videos, give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, comment below with your thoughts. Follow me on Twitter at officialjackam. Instagram is Merridew. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.